So many resets in a row, man. What the fuck?
Well, at least you can track yours. The current 2-step bonus for augmentation doesn't give you any buff, so there's no way to track it unless you have like a week or that it counting casts essentially. And I'm so used to playing with like my settings on live. I have no idea how to get rid of the friendly health bars and just make it a name. I wonder if that's a plater setting. Oh, I don't even have plater installed, do I?
I wish I had haste.
Did you get all of the new stuff?
No haste feels very bad.
What about, there's a trinket that's got haste on it, base haste. Could just use that and never activate it. Try reloading. See if that makes it better. Oh, much better.
Well, to Mount Hyjal again. I mean, Emerald.
Did it start? Who do you even talk to? Oh, PTR entrance. Wasn't even paying attention. Just realized that my push to talk might not have been working.
Hmm.
Dude, this is exactly like SFO.
What do you mean?
Like
Aesthetically,
it's the same layout. You've got the two paths that go off to the left and right, and then it comes
oh
back
yeah.
in the center. This is
Yeah,
literally the same.
at least you have the huge passageway at the entrance.
And it's comically fucking huge. You can't mount here? What the fuck?
No, it reminds me of like in a way, like the passageways and whatnot, Sunwell, except like in an inverted color scheme, but so reminiscent. Also, are those fish flying? What? What? Look at the fish above, man. The hell?
Hell do I turn off health bar? Yeah, just disable it.
I have so little haste.
Nope. Do you know anything about this fight?
No, it's an angry fire tree that we have to chop or douse. I don't know. Oh my god. I was thinking of starting up channels for the next bosses, like in this raid. Uh, just name everything as a meme, pretty much. I have to get to it.
Not even a countdown.
There is only pain or something. This? Oh, holy shit, this is producing a lot. That is interesting. So many Riptides! Dude, like 10 people have Riptide on. I'm not doing anything. What the fuck? Okay, I'm assuming that this is something for me to lay out fire. Why is Judge no work in this fight? Hell? Okay. Hey, I actually like this at bonus. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have haste, and it still feels good. So I'm down. This
Nice.
yeah. The shit is supposed to be significantly better the more haste you stack, because you get more ticks from Riptide, so you have more chance to like proliferate it. But I don't really feel like I need all that much haste. Like it still works. Holy shit, that's kind of strong.
Phase 2.
Phase 2. A lot of branches. Soaks.
Oh, you
We're so
can't get
dead.
over there.
We're so dead. Oh, never mind. Not dead. Just have a lot of stacks of things. I guess this is defensive lamb. Yes.
There are ads. Yep, there's ads. So range are gonna be good on this fight because you can cast through.
Look at my fucking healing meter, man. I'm only casting 2 fucking things. Everything else is passive. What? So we kind of have to spread here. So that means that we can't really AoE heal. So that kind of goes with what Blizzard is doing with healers, I guess.
So that thing is highlighted on the left. I don't know if we need to.
One. I don't see anything highlighted.
You don't see the root thingy? It's like red.
Oh yeah, one of them.
I think all. I don't know if all of them were. If there's
Maybe we have to
something
set the roots on fire or something.
with the ads, maybe.
Maybe. Could be.
Endless agony.
What is this Gnarlroot? I didn't even notice.
Root. Dude, this set is crazy. Like, I have 7% haste, and like it's proliferating a lot. I didn't think it would proliferate as much. Like I'm not getting 11, 12. I'm getting like 8, 9, but still, it's pretty big.
So uprooted agony, torn from the earth, shrieks in pain. The pain immobilizes him and causes him to take 100% increased damage for 20 seconds. Expiration applies stacks of rising mania. which he does 10% increased damage, but how do you get Uprooted Agony? Oh, Ember Charred. Charcoal flames linger on the player, inflicting shadow flame damage every 1 second, touching a corrupted soil while afflicted with Ignite the root and remove 1 stack of the debuff. So you have to get Ember Charred, which is that the thing that's flying out of the air? Yeah, okay, so chunks of flaming charcoal fly off the root's body. The chunk inflict 30k damage to a player within 5 yards of impact, making them ember charred. Each piece that does not hit a player erupts. So you need to go and get that and then go stand on the root.
Makes sense.
I already
Simple
figured it out.
There is only darkness and pain.
Oh, there's only darkness and pain. Or something.
Destruction takes root.
So many people with Riptide, man.
All life turns to dust. Flourish and feast. Sharp flesh. Torment friends. Redestruction takes root. The dark garden must be. Harvest of pain. Flourish and feast. All life turns to dust.
Is it lagging quite a bit, or it's just
Yeah.
me?
No, it is.
Sharp flesh.
Damn it. I died like 2 seconds after the frontal. Lagging for so long.
I think you have to tank it. You want
Enter?
everyone to stack up. No, not stack up, maybe.
Oh, that's one really far. Damn it, man. I'm trying to cast a healing wave. Just let me do it.
Yeah, I'm so lagged.
I swear I'm trying.
Are you guys green testing?
Yep.
Huh?
Green.
I'm so dead. Oh, I made it. It lags a little bit too much though.
The lag is ridiculous right now,
It's
but
really bad.
hey, we survived.
We got through the phase. And we died. But, you know. Pretty decent.
Corn, can you stream?
Destruction takes root.
Dude, Rashok did 11% of my healing. What the fuck?
Is this the first fight? Because it's really straightforward, but I feel like the healing check is pretty substantial.
What boss is
Um,
this? Gnarlroot? Yeah, he's the first boss.
It's not because the healing check is substantial, it's because we're lagging so much that we
Well, that
can't
too.
get the casts out. I think I stood around like 10 seconds trying to cast a fucking healing wave, and the way Resto Shaman works right now with the set bonus, it requires you to not miss casting. Like, you have to keep casting Riptide, Healing Wave over and over and over and over and over during the entire fight. That's exactly how it works. So if you can do the rotation, you can't really sustain healing.
Look at the Rogue's Crimson Tempest, it's 38% of his damage.
Oh no.
Granted, I don't know when he died, so...
I hate Crimson Tempest single target builds.
Crimson Tempest.
Crimson Tempest, little tongue twister. I hope that doesn't stay, cause that shit is annoying. Fuck it, I'll just play fucking Outlaw.
And Outlaw is goated.
Yeah.
I don't know if stacking is the way to do it because of all the damage from the falling things.
From the soaks. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to spread so you can soak.
Sin might be a really good target for you, Karn.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like who it was. Like this red has been pumping. So was this Fury Warrior, but I'll probably throw it on the Sin. They don't even do a countdown timer.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Hey man, this is what happens when we can't get this much people to test in the PTR. We have to fish for bugs.
Well, I'm recording it because I'm sure Z will want to see it.
Yeah, he will.
I'm trying to get rid of these stupid player bars.
I'm gonna have to start tracking title reservoir too, man. Feels bad. I don't want to be arrested. I guess I'll just.
What else would you play? Preservation?
Priest.
Yeah. No, actually, Shaman looks. It plays out fine. It's just literally 3 buttons, but like it plays out fine.
Hmm.
I was telling Corin, like I'm at a point where I'm proliferating 8 to 9 Riptides, so I can have like 8 to 9 men cleave, and I have literally no haste. Like if I'd been stacking haste, I could easily like Primordial Wave Riptide cleave half of the fucking raid or more.
Oh, that sounds good.
So
I
not
thought they were
bad.
like gutting your like AoE healing.
Yeah, they're gutting our AoE healing, but they're making spread
They're
cleave
giving
from
you a
Wave
different
really
way to do
strong.
it.
Yeah, basically that. And you can kind of control what targets it goes on. So that's also kind of nice. The only caveat, if anything, is that you basically have to spend the entire fight chasing Riptides with Healing Wave. Otherwise, the spec doesn't work. It's kind of stupid in the sense that it's very monotonous. But I don't know if you have healing up right now, but I'm just basically just passive cleaving the shit out of everything.
I see it. You're smoking everyone.
The problem is that the second that the ads come out
bad.
and the lag becomes a thing, I can't weave shit anymore, and my healing just goes to like you can't lag and heal as the rest of the shaman anymore. It's like if you don't fucking weave your spells the way you're supposed to play along with the set bonus, it does nothing.
I don't think you could lag and play before either.
No, you can. Like, you can lag and spam chain heal and it still works, kind of. Maybe not so much ever since chain heal became really reliant on Tidebringer, but, like, it's still manageable. Lag is just very bad right now. It's kind of interesting that this shit lags so much for a first boss test on PDR, honestly. Really interesting.
Is this thing ever gonna drop off me? Jesus Christ.
It lagged the last time you guys did it also.
Not like
Not as
this.
bad as this. This is something else, man.
Oh.
Like, this has the same problem as what was the boss fight that had like a lot of ad spawns and they just contorted the shit out of everything? I don't know if it was this tier.
Council.
No, because Council wasn't as heavy. It was something else. It was just spawning ads and like
Hive Mind and Nihilotha.
yeah. No, I meant more recently, but
Um,
let me look at the adventure guide. Maybe
Anduin?
I can figure it out.
Anduin's lag was
Anduin was
fucking
kind of
nuts.
nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that was it though.
The only ad fight
It
in
wasn't this tier for sure because this tier is like eminently single target.
oh, it wasn't this tier you're saying? So it's not assault?
No, assault is just never really been a
I
problem.
never had any problems on assault.
Wasn't it Brood?
Brood had
It's
a lot of
the
ads.
ashes. No, look at this message. Server greetings. The ashes of the Ember Soul trinket is causing server issues. Please unequip it while we work on it.
Right, okay, yeah, well, whatever.
Wow. What the fuck kind of spaghetti code do you have to have for a trinket to take down your server? Seems odd.
Full in 10 seconds. Yeah, get fucked. We're lagging. Get fucked. I'm actually
There
reached
is
that
only
for Terry.
darkness and pain. Destruction takes root.
God, like Riptide prolips a lot, but honestly, unironically, I don't know how I can leave without how I can continue living without fucking haste, man. Like healing wave alone without haste feels like complete fucking ass. Like the problem is not Riptide, is how fast I can basically keep up Tidal Reservoir.
Are you not running haste gear?
Nope, I don't have it.
Yeah. I couldn't really test my other specs because everything was so haste dependent now.
Like I literally have I think 7% haste on live, and it's because
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit to min max more out of haste. It's like
I
that's
have
what I should have
3.
done.
And it sucks. I couldn't even like go buy haste gear to practice in.
Yeah, because you don't really get any options other than getting tier, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb.
It's dumb. Yep.
I mean, I guess you can do crafting orders. I guess.
Yeah. What a pain in the fucking ass.
It's a pain in the ass. Like, if you had an NPC that just enabled you to just run as many crafting orders as you wanted, it would make much more sense. But we don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The only really bad thing about this is that I can't really. Well, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing. I don't have time to refresh anything, man. Like, if I want to play this the way it's supposed to be played, I just can't refresh Earthshield. I can't cast Healing Rain. Like, the fuck is this?
What difficulty is this? Heroic?
Right.
No idea if I'm actually like. So I've got the buff. Okay, 5 stacks, so I can take 5, I think.
Ooh. I have like 10 stacks.
Ooh,
Holy
nice.
shit.
That works.
I'm gonna stabilize us here because this is kind of scary. Oh, that's an increased damage phase, huh? We should probably lust there.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad though, because like if you think about it, it's like a 230 mark. What damage cooldowns can you use there? Like if you're a 3-minute class or not back up, if you're using a pull, you can hold for that much.
Oh, you just gotta do the phase before faster.
Maybe
That way you have your 3 minutes or your 2
for
minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, if you're a 3-minute class, you don't really have
Get
coolers in
fucked.
time for that. Yeah. Bad warrior. Bad warrior. Dude, all I ask for is a single fucking reset. Stupid friend on the way. Oh, I'm dead. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Do we have any scaling? Don't have scaling, do we? Oh, 449. Oh, we're hella behind in fucking gear scaling.
They didn't scale you up?
No, like we're scaling to 449. What I level is heroic? Because it's raised up, isn't it?
Yes, everything went up like
467. It's basically one. It's more than 1 tier behind, actually.
yeah.
It's
it would
1
be,
tier and a half behind.
Yeah. They added what 6 eye levels, I think,
Yeah,
to what they would normally add.
yeah, kind of that. Actually, more. Because like this is scaling us to 449, but we're 447 right now, ish, on live.
Right.
So, yeah. It's basically like half a tier more. Which honestly, if the power level of things raised up with it, like the power level of items you get from raid and whatnot, I do get it because it's a way to like de-incentivize using shit from older raids that are still broken. But like that aside,
Trinket.
yeah, basically that. Look, like with the build that I'm playing, both my trinkets add up to 10% of my healing. It's really
That's
stupid.
funny.
It's really stupid.
Honestly, I think I don't know if you can do it quicker because these things are gonna fall at a set time, and if let's say that you do it perfectly, I think you're still only gonna be able to do it just as fast, you know,
Oh.
even if
But
you're
you
optimal.
could push getting to that point quicker, no?
Hmm.
I
Like
don't know.
maybe you
I don't know
can't
what
get through
causes
the
the intermission.
phase
I don't think it's. I think
fast,
it's
but
timed. I don't think it's
I don't. I honestly don't know what causes the intermission.
abilities. Save
Oh,
one.
the tank is saying that multiple people can soak the circles and get the buff.
Get the
So
buff.
maybe you can do it quick. So
Oh,
so does that mean that you just have the entire raid stack, pixel stack, get the thing and just do move as a group and insta clear one of the routes, do again?
probably need to do more than one group, right? How many of those things go out? I saw
I
at
don't know.
least
It
2
doesn't
at
do a
one
lot of
time.
damage. Yeah, but it's not doing a lot of damage.
Oh. I don't think you'll want to miss any.
So I don't know how long when this guy died, but this is what his assassination looks like now. Kingsbane and Venom.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
I think he switched to the AoE because there's AoE portions.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use augment runes.
I didn't grab any consumables.
I don't have Earth Living in my build, do I? Oh, I don't. Hmm. That is kind of interesting. So I can't really get a Earth Living unless I probably no, that's not a good idea. I kind of want to test this with Earth Living because of how Earth Living has a guaranteed chance to proc at lower HP levels, and I just want to fish to see how much healing I get from. That means I. Well, that means I drop Earthen Wall. Who gives a shit? I drop Earthen Wall. Yeah, fuck that. Discovery requires experimentation. I don't even remember where that is from.
Dude, I guarantee you Liquid fucking killed this in like a poll. They just like laughed.
Oh,
Oh,
for sure.
how is a quote from Agents of Shield selling Brain in my brain? Holy shit, it's been a while.
Or they purposely wiped to see it again.
Well, I'm
That's
sure that they probably
likely.
have. Like I said, they're probably testing out the everyone stacking like right here and soak this one, then run to that one and just do that 4 times or whatever the route is.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you on Mythic, you probably, hopefully there's something.
Woggy woggy. I now have less buttons to push. What a wonderful world.
Wow, that really is a good thing.
Holy shit, 3 resets in a row? What? It's so tempting to play tumbling, so tempting. And then when you have bad RNG, it's so fucking terrible.
I don't know what any of that means.
So the improved talents for Primordial Wave in row 9,
Oh.
they either diminish the cooldown of Primordial Wave by 15 seconds or have a 30% chance to proc a free use of it. So it can have really good RNG or really bad RNG. That's basically it.
Got it.
It feels really good when you get like 4 procs back to back because you can constantly fucking leave the entire raid. But when it doesn't,
Do you ever use your primordial wave offensively?
no, it does nothing. The one bad thing this set has in comparison to other healers is that our set cannot be used for damage. There's no actual use for damage in our set.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. So it's basically one of the reasons why people think that Rest is not gonna be meta unless they change the set, because like basically we bring no damage. We have acid rain and whatnot, but we're not really.
But that got
bringing it.
nerfed.
Yeah, but it's not as nerfed as you think. It's still decent damage. It's just that it's the only actual damage, which is kind of terrible.
Right.
Oh, you can push it faster. Okay.
You don't even need to stand at the thing. You literally just run into it.
Yep. Okay, we're resting. Bobby.
I can find this fucking warlock.
Have a dead shruggy body. Of course, I proc DRE when we're all full health and my DRE does absolutely nothing. Of course. Good old RNG in this game. 2 RPPM? My ass, man. That's a lot of damage.
I'm out of the lags back.
Yeah, someone in the server is using the wrong trinket or something. I'm trying to drop Spirit Link here. Maybe it does something. I don't know. Hopefully I moved out of the way, because someone didn't. Okay.
Dude, I've gotten this thing.
Oh, that's a frontal. Okay.
Nice.
I literally didn't see the graphic. I'm like, what? Why did I die? Dude, Rashok is so fucking broken. That's so gonna get nerfed.
If they were smart, they would just buff the new trinkets.
Yeah, but they're not smart. So
So weird.
I don't, we're close to killing. We're close to killing. I kind of like the mechanic, to be honest, like an intermission of like just rolling over the roots with fire. What's the most similar thing you can think of to that, Corin, that you remember?
Ooh,
Like-
it kind of reminds me of Il'gynoth and Emerald Nightmare.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Take it to the door, the eyeball door.
it's like way too many expansions ago, honest.
Clean the rot back. More will
I mean, it makes sense, right? We've got Darkheart Thicket that's coming back, which is basically like the corrupted tree thing. Il'gynoth was a corrupted tree.
destruction takes root. Endless.
And then he came back in Nyalotha as a giant fucking demon.
Wasn't like
Fucking
wasn't
with
the
eyes.
lore in Emerald Nightmare was like him like trying to come through an opening or some shit?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's either that or like we woke him up or some shit.
The little ads, like I don't know what purpose that they really serve. Like if we don't wake them up with the fire things, then like what happens? Or do we just get stuck in that first phase forever?
They're there, you know. They're
Yeah,
chilling.
I just don't know what purpose they serve on the first fight of a dungeon like this. You know, like that's I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, they're
casuals
there,
will
you know.
find it hard.
They're there, you know. They're chilling. I think they're there. They're just there so they maybe just not spawn them. It's not drop this thing in this kind of thing.
There is only darkness and pain. Destruction.
Gonna hold my 3 minutes. See what that does. Can never find the warlock. Fuck 'em.
Read the torment. Jar flesh.
Oh, lag.
Yeah, it's not the trinket. It's the odds. It's not the trinket.
Read the torment. The dark godhead must feed. All life turns to dust. Flourish and feast.
if there's like a time between how much you can soak. It's a lot of damage.
If there's not, they'll make it.
Lame.
We run out of warriors, man. We run out of warriors. They're all dead. They're all dead.
The rogue has execute.
Clean the rot. More.
Oh, my Unga Bungas are dead.
There's the two. Looks like King's Bane is up.
Destruction takes root.
Yeah, that makes sense. It should be.
1.4 million cloudbursts just casually inflated by Riptide. I'll
You
take
find
it.
the tier set bonus?
Do you know what it's called?
I know what it looks like. It's either that caustic poison or caustic spatter. Now that's a talent. Go down. What is in them? What does that one say? It looks like a decay symbol. It's down towards the bottom. More.
Destruction takes root.
Envenomous explosion.
105
Is that what that
hits.
says?
Yeah, and venomous explosion.
Oh my god, it's doing 0.4% of his damage.
0.9. 0.9. Now.
That's so fucking bad. That's his tier bonus.
I mean, granted, I don't know if this
Fucking
guy's good, but
garbage.
he's number 2 on this one, doing 150k DPS.
I mean, when I did testing, I could only get it to do 1.6 on like 3 targets. So single target.
And they're with a mini AoE,
Yeah.
but that's only gonna be. But I mean, if you have like actual AoE classes like a Windwalker or someone, or even this Affliction Lock, which is probably, yeah, he's melting.
Yeah, that shit's just gonna die, and then your fucking assassination rogue AoE is fucking
He's
pointless.
done 15 million damage to the Tainted Lasher. I'm sure this red is probably up there, 9. This rogue, I mean, the rogue did 10 million. 10 million. Frostmade, I mean, a lot of people did a lot. Oh, they're gonna kill it. They don't even give a shit.
We don't give a shit, that's right.
Yeah.
We're just here to prog.
Honestly, I think you just assign people quadrants.
I like the names of the items, man.
Yeah.
Cloth wrist 1.
460.
Fuck, man.
Dude, we're gonna go in on the first day and get 467 weapons.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stuff and transmog. I rolled 69, man. I should win it. Should definitely win it.
When's the next one start at 5?
They didn't give you 2. They gave you 1 boss.
Testing one, the first boss goes at for 1 hour, and then after that, then the next one goes for the next hour.
Oh. I feel like they've given out 2 before at one time.
No.
Dude, like, I don't have haste, so my tidal reservoir is much lower than it could be. But like with haste, instead of doing 3 mil, tidal reservoir would be doing closer to 7. So it would be almost as valuable as Riptide. It's so fucking dumb. I'm kind of impressed though. The gameplay is surprisingly less boring than I thought, and I'm just pushing 2 keys. So
Well, that's good.
that's kind of good.
I'd like for you to be happy at least once in your life.
right? Cloudburst is kind of bad. I think I'm going to be finally moving away from the Amulet, honestly.
You still have the amulet on?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I should probably craft a crit haste ring in anticipation
Yeah.
so that I
Probably should
can.
have done that a long time ago.
No. Crit haste because of the set bonus now. Like if I was on live running a ring, I would be running crit verse, not crit haste. Haste does nothing for Resto Shaman currently. It will do something in 10.2. We'll be stopping. We'll no longer be stacking verse. We'll be stacking haste. The only reason why we stack verse in on live is because there's no other better stat. Like it's crit and something,
That's
and
the
that something
same
is
reason
verse.
for me. I know.
Um,
I just find that odd for shaman.
yeah. Well, Amulet is arguably still Biz. Um, I don't think it's Biz going into next year, but it was Biz for this. If you look at like top logs for Resto, you're gonna see there's a 50-50 split where like half of the people are running Amulet and half of the people are running a crit verse crafted ring 447.
That's weird.
So
I
here's
would
Yeah,
my
do the crafted.
here's my
it's really
question:
weird.
why do you even need to wake up the tainted lashers? Why can't you just leave the things there?
Seeds?
Yeah.
You can. Like when I ran out with the debuff there, I was just looking at spots that have no seeds. Just drop it there, run back. Like you can get away without spawning odds, I think.
Oh wait, potent fertilization draws grows doom roots that absorb power from Earth, decreasing the damage taken and causing him to pulse toxic. It courses through the earth, it awakens any dormant tainted lashers, so it's to prevent you from getting overwhelmed.
Oh, so you clear some of the ads during the phase, and then you get the rest during intermission.
I'm wondering how many you get because I wonder if you just like fucking straight burn and just then when he goes into intermission you have all the ads, you're stacked up, right?
Oh,
Drop all of your
that's what we'll
cooldowns,
do.
pop lust, blow up all the ads, and then just dump into the boss.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how much sense that
Did
would
they
make.
do like any sort of like
Yeah.
bursting type mechanic when they
No,
died?
they don't burst, they just do damage. So they've got when they're roused, let's see, it does inflicting 9100 damage to everyone within 300 yards. So I guess it depends on how many there are because you could be taking a lot of damage from them just being roused.
I see.
So if there's like, I don't know, 40 of them, 40 times 9,000, 40 times 9 is what?
Uh,
360,000?
360.
Yeah, 360,000 damage, so probably can't do that. But then they also they spit thorns at player, inflicting 37k damage, and then they bleed for an additional 12k every 1 second for 12 seconds, so an additional 120. So you probably need to just take care of them periodically throughout the first phase.
Worm, do you want to know something funny?
Yeah.
You know how much healing the Amulet is for me right now?
8%.
10%.
What?
I really have a hard time thinking I can get rid of Amulet, man. Like I don't know.
That's busted.
Every time I look at details, every time Amulet is always 10%, no matter the gear level. It was 10% on Vault. It was 10% on fucking uh, what's his name, Aberus. It's 10% now. Like, how am I gonna get away with this?
Just delete it. Let it go. It needs to move on.
Honestly, it does need to move on. It's actually terrible if you think about it. Like 10% of your healing is basically procs all the time. I guess that Amulet, in a sense, has a bigger chance to proc maybe now because of all the extra Riptides. And if that were the case, I'm really curious as to how QE is gonna rate rings going forward. Because like if they leave the set bonus like it is, and we center our itemization around crit and haste instead of crit and verse, it's possible that the ring actually gets benefit from haste in a sense.
Right.
It would be really weird, but wearing a ring from like 2 patches ago would be really weird.
Yeah, sounds terrible.
I mean, I think we're the only healer that actually still uses Amulet on live.
Yeah. You're probably the only person using it, only class.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the rogues moved away from it finally.
I don't. Well, yeah, Restorator kind of moved away from it too. It's a solid ring if you think, like, if you don't have anything with the perfect stats.
Right.
Like, let's say you have
It's a good placeholder.
yeah, as a Restorator, let's say you have a ring with, like, I don't know, crit Varus, which is completely useless right now, and then you sport that and it's gonna do better. So, like, in a way, it kind of, it's nice.
God. I told Balajan Affliction was pumping because it's a mixed fight with little ads, and it drops a 467 weapon, and it's easy. And he said, "Oh, that makes it great for splits."
Classic Balajan
You gotta
answer.
reply to him, man. How do you expect to run splits day one if you're not in knowledge of the fights because you're not here?
He'll say they don't matter.
I don't know if this red is good or if it's just really strong on that fight.
It's probably the fight. Divine Storm? Yeah, he's just AoE spamming.
You said with Lust and Burn, of course.
Honestly, I feel like this is while simple, it's the best first boss of a raid they've released since Shriekwing?
You think Shriekwing was the best first boss?
I mean, in comparison to what we've had so far.
Aranog was good.
Terragru was fucking a banger for a first fight.
Terragru was a gimmick fight.
Yeah,
Fights
but
are
that's-
Yes, it was a gimmick, but it was very fun, and everyone loved it.
If you're gonna do a gimmick fight, it should be the first one, and you literally couldn't design a better gimmick fight.
I agree.
I never
I
really
mean, like,
liked
what's
it.
our criteria here, Volg? Are we talking about, like, mechanically in depth or, like, fun and easy?
I think
Little
if
bit of both.
we're talking about overall best one since Legion, probably the one from Nyalotha.
The Rathian.
Rathian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rathian was solid.
It was nice, but at the same time, I don't know, for a first boss in Mythic, like, I can see how people could get lost with where to run and whatnot. Like,
I
the free
personally
space was
liked a
not
lot
really
of.
intuitive.
I personally liked a lot of the ones we had this tier or this
This expansion?
expansion more. I liked Shriek Wing, but I thought it was easy.
It was easy. I mean,
It was
it's
too
supposed to be easy.
easy for something that could have had like insane mechanical in-depthness.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's the one that I like the best out of all the ones we've had in the past.
Shriek Wing? Yeah.
Yeah, I want
Very
to say
cool, no doubt.
in the past 3 expansions, like BFA Shadowlands, this part. This fight is interesting in a way. Like, it's simple, but
yeah, it looks pretty simple.
But like running over the roots on fire, it's kind of
It's
refreshing.
clever.
Like, in comparison to what we've had so far, where you just kite this to this, or run away from this, or it's simple, but it's still okay.
Gotcha.
I think that that's going to be, at least with this dev team, until they're replaced, they're going to make the first boss extremely easy. And frankly, if this is any indication of what the rest of the bosses look like, it's probably going to be Aberrus level of difficulty for the whole thing. And we're going to have like some stupid cock block boss, possibly because it's bugged in the middle, and then an end boss that's going to be very technical.
Checks out.
Probably in the 7 to 10 minute. I don't know if they'll go to 10 minutes, 7 to 9 minute range for the last boss.
Hopefully they fired that guy I bullied.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Hope he gets paper cuts in the webbing of his fingers.
Yep, me too. Yeah, that fight fucking sucked dick.
I wonder if anyone's streaming and testing out if you could just ignore the ads in the first phase and try to AoE them down. I don't know if it's possible because you can't run through the roots and the ads would be all over the place, so it'd probably be impossible to group them up. But like, if there's something that you have to do on Mythic where you have to be divided up, then range are going to be like super superior because they can shoot through or cast through the roots, whereas melee is just stuck.
Yeah, melee can get fucked. We're used to it. They gave us last tier and figured that was enough.
I mean, other than that intermission point where there's literally nothing going on if you don't deal with the ads. Like if you deal with the ads properly, there's nothing to damage in the intermission. You just go and collect your buff and set shit on fire. And then after, so it wouldn't probably, like I said, I don't know the mythic mechanic. Actually, can I see the mythic mechanic? Tainted Trance, so there's a new ad type. Blazing Pollen from the body, inflicting 83 fire damage to enemies within 50,000 yards and conflagrating them for 6 seconds. Hurls a scorching pollen at random targets, slowing them for 6 seconds. Every 2 seconds, they reignite, inflicting fire damage to their location. Okay. That's it? Am I missing something?
Doesn't it usually say like highlight which one's the mythic one?
Yeah, it's got this mythic difficulty thing here. It's just this Tainted Trent, which is
Yeah,
a different.
I guess that's it.
So it's just a fucking tree that does a lot of damage and slows you.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense that they only have one change for the first boss. Although Kazara had a ton of changes, didn't it? Like nothing despawned was like the main mythic mechanic. And then whenever you overlapped lines, it did raid wide damage.
Yeah.
Were there any other ones?
No, I think that was pretty much it. So I mean, essentially,
Just snapped.
Oh
Something
shit,
inside
alright.
of me. I didn't care anymore.
I forgot I had it set up for that. I thought this channel didn't have soundboard anymore.
The main one does, yeah.
How's the raid looking so far?
the first boss is easy as hell.
Yeah. Not
This is
bad- not
heroic
bad
testing or
though.
mythic?
Heroic.
No.
Heroic.
So, I guess the second boss
Okay.
is here.
No,
You're probably not going to the
teleport.
second, but you're going to a wing end boss.
Yeah, but on the list in the adventure guide, it's the second one listed. That's why I wonder. I thought the wing boss was what's his name? Smolderon.
That's like the penultimate.
Is it Igira the Cruel is the next one?
Igira is the next one, and like Smolderon is the one of the wings, and Naimue or the fuck is the other one.
Smolderon is the 7th boss, I believe.
Yeah, Smolderon is the Ragnaros replacement in lore.
Right. He's the Fire Lord.
Oh
Mhm.
man.
I mean, he's kind. That'll be like kind of a penultimate type fight.
Read this first ability, Worm. for the
Shared
next boss.
agony. Ingra's melee attacks also strike the next close. Oh no, it's gonna be me.
Get wrecked, bozo.
Melee on Suicide Watch.
Okay, so we basically just have to run away every time that comes out, so that the tank.
Finally, a hard mechanic for melee, bro.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so basically, the tanks have to be stacked on each other at all times.
Yeah. And then the melee probably have to do like a range 5, and then we gotta all
Max melee range.
outrange. Yep.
Holy fuck! It's right here.
It's for shock.
Oh, this is it.
Is that a woman?
Yeah,
Damn, she a baddie.
long-handed bitchy. Oh, I
Uh-oh.
guess.
I'm
Oh,
stuck.
you got,
Hmm.
that's weird.
Did you
So
see
it
it?
looked like you dodged it, and then it yanked you back in.
Just when I thought it was out, they pull me back in.
I guess we have to kind of not drop them in Africa, right?
No.
I guess.
No, this red is still pumping.
Yeah, he's good.
This is a soak. Soak. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage.
What is that? What can you click on that weapon?
Maybe.
You just stand near it.
You just stand. It's a soak. Okay.
Yeah, but okay, that's a lot of damage. Ow. So something curious there is if people run over to stack on the weapon thing, all the swirlies spawn on top of it, so you can't really soak.
You gotta dip like in and out or something.
Or you have to have like less people soak it, because like if everyone just collapses to it, you just get everything on top of it.
Yeah. As though it didn't really look like it was soaking when one person was in it, so.
So you're timed on soaking her torments. I was not expecting her to spawn there.
The raid looks pretty good visually, though.
I was
mean,
telling
when doesn't
Volk-
Raid look good visually.
I was telling Vogue when I came in here, it's literally SFO. The start, it's the same, literally
Yeah.
the same layout.
Yeah, I didn't even play back then, so I don't even know what that shit looked like.
Bright fucking yellow.
You have like these two split paths that converge, and the middle is just a little different instead of it being like a follow to your death type scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did LFR once for Sepulcher. I'm sure there's some parses somewhere. But I tanked it though, so.
You will break! Pain nourishes me!
So we got Agrimar, a mechanic. Fucking useless knockback. Is this what they want everyone to soak the middle?
Yeah, but like that's what happens. Like everything spawns on top of this.
Your end is now!
This fight reminds me of like a Destiny fight.
Seems to get pretty strong.
Pain nourishes me!
I think we need to. The question is can we do a group soak on all three of them and move quick enough, or?
Did the journal like indicate you could multi like soak?
Well, I don't know if there's enough time if we just group soak, like because they spawn in like the 3 cardinal directions.
Right.
So if everyone's over on the right hand side, and then do we have enough time to move and soak here? I don't know. We're gonna break it up. Group 2 mid. Because I don't think that there's enough time to move far enough over.
Yeah.
Is there only a limited amount of bosses, or is it all of heroic right now?
Just
Just
two bosses.
Two.
It's basically just one boss per hour, and it's like 2 per day.
Mm.
Ooh.
Fuck
I
is
do
blue?
wonder if we need to soak all the 3 of them.
Yeah, I think we do on heroic. They said because it does
'Cause I'm-
like something, a lot of damage.
Yeah, but Rito's End, which is what happens if you don't soak neither of the 3 of them, it only requires all of them to not be soaked, basically. So if you soak one, you don't get the consequence.
Blistering skewer!
Frost is gonna own this fight.
They get tuned better.
Well, glacial spike on those stupid little things.
Mm. Yeah, Arcane is gonna suck on this fight. It'll be good for the damage phases, I guess, but they are not good at AoE cleave.
damage. I wonder if you're right.
That
Are
is
there
going
ads
to
on this?
be, you know,
No.
that is
Oh.
going to be interesting in 10-man setting. Like if you have to soak the 3 of them, how the fuck do you split?
Well, what happens if you don't soak them at all? Like, you just insta wipe, or
Bad
Insta-wipe, yeah.
things.
Hmm.
Is it insta wipe? This
Yeah,
is the
I think-
Agrimar ability.
but you're running that talent?
Yeah. Well, it's from Sark. I didn't just change.
Yeah.
Good luck, melee.
It's fine. They can cast while they move. So
Don't worry, I'm gonna be basically a ranged player. My fucking noodle arms. The rest of the melee are gonna bitch though.
So they're even saying so soaking all was kind of meh. I guess it depends on what happens if you don't soak one. Once you soak that, she gets that weapon. Oh, so when you gather Torment, you get a debuff that makes you take increased damage, so people are probably killing themselves.
Of course they are. That's what people do.
This is the second boss, there's so many abilities here.
I think what it seems like, if she gets a different weapon for each soak, like maybe you have to wait like an amount of time between soaks. Like you can only soak one and then wait a little bit and then soak another one. I don't know though. The weapon mechanic is weird.
Okay, so you have to soak at least one. And I think that's what it is. By soaking through, we gave her 3 weapons that do like crazy things.
I think you still give her 1, but the problem is that people
Each
have
strike,
like
yeah.
a lot of stacks.
Stupid thing.
Dude, I have riptides on everyone in the raid except 2 people right now.
That's your tier set, right?
Hmm?
Is it your tier set that does that, or?
Yep. Chance to proliferate off of healing wave.
Oh, that blood DK is smoking you, dude. Get wrecked.
Right? I mean, most of the damage comes from on tank.
You know what's gonna suck? If Monk and Death Knight are meta, what the fuck's Dane gonna do?
Right?
He can't do both.
Is she swapping to tank?
That's our plan.
Hmm.
The reviews that I've seen so far, Worm plays DH and Brewmaster above all else.
Yeah, I still think DK is in the race. They get the legendary.
Probably.
The only thing really against them is their tiers kind of poo-poo. You know, and then there's always something that requires a DK, so...
Hello, Mr. Rashok.
Hmm.
Why are you jumping, Mr. Rashok?
Well, an Unholy's tier is kind of right? Or is it good?
I think it's yeah,
There's a lot of ones.
there are.
Like all the mage ones are just so like mid.
I mean, Rogue is pretty bad too. We're just getting so many other changes that people can't not be excited.
Got smacked in the head.
Like our Sin tier set is like a 0.6 DPS upgrade. It's so fucking bad.
But Sin is good. Like it's gonna be like decent though,
Sin
right?
is naturally good, yeah.
See, the Arcane tier set like only buffs Arcane missiles, which is like our lowest damaging ability. So
Yeah, dude, they're so fucking stupid. These designers, fucking morons.
why are you crying, girl? Why are you crying? My puppy's whining. Why are you whining?
I do that all the time.
This has got so much fucking health. It's still at 60%.
That it does.
We're 4
It
minutes
is
in. We're 4 minutes in.
Well, everyone's dead.
Or no, 3 minutes in.
And
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you are undergeared for it.
We are. The scaling is 449. This is dropping 467.
Yeah, that's insane.
So, another thing is there's only 3 weppies.
Oh, here's an outlaw rogue.
Oh, neat.
Yeesh.
He's running Amulet.
Wait, he's running Amulet?
He is.
It's
He's running
outlaw
Amulet.
things, man. We probably
That's
got
funny.
it here from live.
It is.
Wait,
it's probably
Ashkan Dur.
Yeah.
Wait, they
It's
run
not
Ashkan Dur?
It's not Ashgander. There's a weapon that just has the same effect, so it's
Oh.
showing up on details as Ashgander.
I was so confused.
Yeah, I know. It's a really weak Ashgander too, so it will not be required. It'll be Bis, but it's not like Edge of Night.
Bruh, I just take a look at how much healing wave on Riptide do, and it makes me want to like shoot myself in the head.
Yeah, how do I get in on this? Do I have to download like a PTR client?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? 20.4% healing wave, 19.8% Riptide, 9% Ancestral Awakening.
What is this blood DK doing?
What's he doing? What?
It's all blood shield.
Yeah.
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 That's his.
That's his
very-
overhealing. That's his overhealing from his Death Strike.
Yeah.
Hey, where do I go to download PTR?
Oh, it's weird and very convoluted. You have to go on BattleNet, and you basically have to like sign your like flag your account for PTR testing, and then they send you. They'll have you update the BattleNet client, and then right above like the play button, you'll be able to pick like PTR as like a game type, like how you would switch between live and classic.
Yeah, I don't know. How do I flag my account for PTR?
You'll have to go to BattleNet and I guess just search for it. You like sign in and then.
Yeah, I'm on BNet right now. Hmm.
Somewhere in there.
Do you have to do that? Mine's always just in the client.
Corn, you know when you're raiding, you only like let out half a sentence. It's every time he talks. Just completely omits like his last few words.
Because I use push to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate push to talk.
it is.
This
It's
is
awful.
hella chaotic, man.
I should have put that in the form, bro. Ugh.
It's just so we don't have any like fucking mouth breathers or people talking to their stream while we're raiding.
We don't? What?
Oh, this guy's
Yeah.
sub. Oh, this will be interesting.
sub's gonna be the best, and I'm gonna be so upset.
Look at how far ahead he is of the Warlock.
I know.
Single target.
Their tier set is just so good.
What is
What?
this? I'm in love.
What is the hearts, man?
Someone pop a toy while you guys are raiding.
No.
I know how.
No
It's
chance.
a
that's
healing
legitimate.
absorb. It's a healing absorb.
And that's the icon for healing?
Yeah, I guess so. For the healing absorb.
I hate that.
Dude, Ancestral Awakening buggers.
So when you fully heal the person that has the heal absorb, it shoots out orbs. So I guarantee you stack and pop a healing CD, a throughput one, and just it shoots out, and no one gets hit. So it sounds like you have to do each weapon at least once. So that was the one that spawned over on the right. We'll have to remember that.
I mean, it's different weapon types, isn't it?
Yeah, now they want to check the star one though. But it's good to know which one's which. Oh, wow, I hit everything.
All right, I'm downloading it. I can like get the tier set and everything, right?
Uh-huh. And
Okay.
trinkets and weapons.
Oh
Except
yeah.
you can't use one of the trinkets if it's caster version.
Only raid trinkets, no mythic plus trinkets, or
No, there's one that like causes
There's
like
Mythic Plus
the
ones.
server lag to just like shit.
because I'm trying to get that trinket from White Crest
I don't know if they have the
for
new
Arcane.
ones. I
No,
think
it's just
they
the new
have,
trinkets from the raid.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you get new raid trinkets, and then there's a few from Mythic Plus from Dragonflight dungeons.
Mm.
So like you can get Puzzle Box.
Yeah, I can't use that. What else is? What else could I get though?
Is that a 10-second stun?
Yo, can I get a Rage Feather? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
It took me so long to get Rage Feather last year.
I mean, if you can get Puzzle Box, you can get the no good one.
Oh man, we need a master spell for that? Really?
But it doesn't hit that. It only hits 4 targets.
I mean,
Can I get?
how do you get?
Can I
the
get
rest
Time
of the
Breaching
gold?
Talon?
No, you can't buy them.
Yeah.
Can't you click the sword? Is it like a Magenta's thing, or? Ooh, yes. Did I just land the 400,000 healing wave on you, Corin?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. Nah, bro. Okay.
I thought I got
Nah.
lay on hands. You
No,
had
no, no.
me so high.
It was a healing wave. It was just a regular healing wave.
Oh my god, my audio is juiced. What realm are you guys on?
I'm on Veronath, but like it doesn't matter because you can still group.
You just
regardless.
copy your character.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage, though.
That doesn't look fun.
Oh my god, all these rat characters I have on here.
Yep.
Hmm.
Alright, baby, I'm coming.
Amir Drasil. There's something really weird about that soak. I don't think that should hold. Hacking, flaying. 2.5 mil. Okay. Oh, okay. Did you read the description for the soak, Corin?
Which one?
Racking skewer. It says Igira smashes your current target, inflicting 2.5 million shadow flame damage to all players within 10 yards of the impact, and splitting the damage between them. 2.5 divided by 5 is already doable, right? And then it says afterwards, all the targets are stunned for 10 seconds. So then you can mass dispel those 5 targets. But then Igira then inflicts 75k physical damage every 2 seconds for 40 seconds to everyone outside the soak. So, like, if you have only 5 people soaking, everybody else gets a physical dot.
Or if you have 2 master spells and you soak with 10 people.
And you soak with 10 people. But you're still going to have 10 people with the dot.
Which is still manageable than 15.
I mean, kind of, but it's a little bit healing intensive. Because, like, it's 75k every 2 seconds for 40 seconds. It's a shit ton of ticks. Like, it's. Granted, I guess you can mitigate it with things like Earthen Wall or Stone Skin, only for 5 people. I guess.
I wish I would ready check. I have to run downstairs for a second.
How do I get my weak auras? Is it hard?
You have to install the add-on.
No, you
Like-
don't really you don't really have to. You just have to copy all your
add-on
interface folder from your add-on folder, but specifically you have to copy your character's interface folder from like the regular retail WoW to the PTR folder, and then you also have to mirror the I think it's the WTF folder for the macros.
It's the WTF, yeah.
You basically just make it so that the PTR has exactly the same files as it does on retail, but it has to point at your character on the server that you pick. So if you generate your character on, I don't know, Iridocron, the folder where your character is contained is not Illidan, it's Iridocron. Just basically copy and rename the folder. I think the Massive Spell is going to be much more manageable.
Who do I buy tier from?
Oh, there's a vendor in Orgrimmar.
Oh, in Orgrimmar, not in Valdragon? Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cringe.
the prolif is so insane. The one thing that I'm getting convinced about though is I probably want to play 30-second primordial wave instead of RNG. RNG fucking sucks. Too RNG.
I'm glad I didn't get a mechanic. Or maybe I did.
I'm not running Mana Tide, I'm not even feeling guilty. You know, actually, if you're supposed to have the healers run into that, it's probably a good idea to mass this. Like, you can probably. Okay, I have an idea. I'll specify it later. You can probably just make healers stack like further away from boss and just mass the spell further away. And then by doing that, you basically just have more dispels, so you can soak with more people. Because like if you make sure that the healers are getting mass dispelled, then you have individual like defensive dispels available. So you can in turn dispel more people and have less people up with the dodge. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Because like instead of getting 5 dispels, you'd get, or instead of getting 6, you would get 9. Just with a single mass dispel.
Okay. Okay, which trinket should I go for? I go with Pip's Emerald Friendship Badge.
That's what I'm using.
Honestly, I didn't really think any of the trinkets were kind of hot enough. I didn't really bother. I'm just playing regular healer trinkets on live, which seem to be best regardless, so I'm pretty sure that we won't have healers doing this on Mythic. Like running over the circle. There's a lot of damage. You just can't heal if you're just trying to run over the thing.
Last set tester.
So how does this sound, Corin? Have people with immunities do that on Mythic? If it's possible, like if it gets through.
Depends on what the mythic mechanic is, or like how you do it.
Because like what I'm thinking there is, what if you can cloak it, right?
Right.
Because like if you can cloak it, then fucking free.
I feel like though that they've gotten trying to get away from those you know, immunity things.
And we
They don't
can't
want 'em
upgrade.
cloaking.
What they'll do is they'll just make you not take damage, but the mechanic still happens. Like, you still get the dot, or you still have to stay stunned, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's getting rarer and rarer that you can, like, vanish things or cloak things. It's really fucking stupid.
You can't upgrade this gear, right? Like any gear you get, it's just stuck at that level. Okay.
You get scaled to 449 anyways.
We're so dead. So dead.
Try this one.
have to touch it and get out?
I mean, I'm speared, so I can't really touch it anymore.
You take so much damage from standing in that. I think this is overtuned.
Your place is under my
I don't
heel.
think it's overtuned. Honest. I don't.
Looks maybe a little. It's either that or you're under geared.
We're under geared. It's not.
This is the second boss, though. I think that the damage taken in that intermission phase, or like whatever during the swirlies, is way too high, and so, especially from the torment thing. Like I took a second tick and it like fucking one shot me.
Yeah, but it's also that if we have healers trying to run the soak instead of healing, that is also a really big problem. Like again, probably for Brawl, you have to have healers not
Deaths.
run into the thing unless they're a Resto Druid. Because like anything that takes cast times away from you while damage is going out is really, really bad.
Okay.
The Gathering Torment dot was ticking for 151k the last 2 ticks. So I took 3.
Hmm.
So, and it's also got a fucking soften rage too. Jesus Christ. Or a harden
So
rage.
for Arcane, I'm gonna be just consuming clear casting procs before we pull, like, permanently, to get the buff.
What do you cast on?
It casts Arcane Explosion.
Oh, like in
Over, and
SFO.
just, yeah, you can just stack up the buff by casting Explosion over and over before pulling. That's definitely gonna be what you're supposed to do. Okay.
I think the advice for that is just to get the fuck out of the way
They all have hard.
of the swords. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I think you stack and then just pop a cooldown and bam.
How the fuck did I get 2 procs back to back? Holy shit.
Oh shit, I don't have details, bro. I really gotta get my add-ons. Okay. File Explorer.
Yeah, so me and the rogue. Oh no, we didn't get both healed at the same time. But we weren't going to be able to hit each other.
So I have a question. I can just drag this like details folder like into the PTR one.
You
Copy
can
paste,
drag
baby.
you can drag your entire atoms folder into the
Oh
folder.
shit. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh shit.
You've been so good.
It's an interesting fight.
I'm surprised that this is the number 2 fight. This
Here,
is
what?
this is a
Where do I
huge.
put this this folder at? Just like in the PTR, it doesn't matter where.
In interface in add-ons.
Okay.
It's got to be exactly the same place as like where your live one was.
Okay.
Just in the PTR WoW folder.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
it now.
On
Copying
the
it there.
PTR folder, then into interface, then into add-ons, and you dump all the folders in there.
Well, this
Yeah,
group
Adam.
is done.
That's fine.
Yep. How the hell do you get out of here?
Hearthstone. Or
Now it teleports you back.
I probably can port back by just talking to the NPC, the entrance, right?